Hello, Ray Phoenix here. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Episode 1, Jedi Power Battles, Part 6B. So, in the game time, it's just been, instantly after where the last episode left off. The last parts were still on Coruscant, so it was just a second later, we're here, still on Coruscant. But in real life for me, it's been a week. And, this is typical normal stuff has happened. It was just an average Christmas, really, or not really a really great Christmas, but considering how this year has been, I'm not really that surprised. And Coruscant is still ridden with bugs, you can see here, so we have to go and, take out these bugs, pretty much kill them, destroy them, knock them off, fight them off, beat them down kind of thing. Because that's apparently what Jedi are supposed to do. They're crime fighters, essentially. They essentially go and they just downright, kill bugs. That's totally what we're supposed to do with Jedi. And get lightsaber power-ups, because lightsabers are supposed to be the most powerful weapons in the galaxy already. But we can pick up the power-up, and of course it makes us, a really awesome lightsaber kind of thing. But then again, the Super Star Wars games is something similar to that. I've actually learned to appreciate those Super Star Wars games a bit more after playing this. I think I already talked about that. So we have to jump on another yellow submarine. There seems to be a lot of yellow submarines here on Coruscant. Speaking of yellow submarine, just a few days ago, I started sculpting Jeremy Hillary Boob from the Yellow Submarine movie. I'm going to put that on DeviantArt and share it with other friends when I'm done making that sculpt. It should be done pretty soon. It's a pretty easy sculpt. Jeremy's one of the easiest, probably going to be the easiest character I ever sculpted, ever. Really, he's that simple of a character. He's that easy of a character. I bet a highly trained monkey that knows how to sculpt could sculpt Jeremy Hillary Boob. Because they use highly trained monkeys to repair computer systems and things like that. Get those errors and it's like, a team of highly trained monkeys have been sent to fix the problem or something like that. Yeah. There's a really nasty glitch in this part of this game. I actually was lucky when I played through it this time around because it didn't happen this time around, but in the past, there's times where I play this level, and the Dreamcast version has this same glitch, where you have to wait for one of those ships to get thrown in the background. It's gonna get thrown and knocked into that other ship there, and it's gonna destroy it. Sometimes it doesn't happen, so you're pretty much stuck there. You pretty much have to jump off and get yourself killed so you could go back to your checkpoint play again. It's a really bad glitch in this game. That's why I use save states a lot when I play this game before. I find using save states makes up for how poorly made some parts of this game are, because this game does have a lot of poorly made segments, poorly made portions, poor parts of the game that, are made very well. And I remember this part's really bad as Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan has butterfingers. He's really bad at clinging onto walls, and so they usually falls off easy. Again, butterfingers, Jedi butterfingers. I wonder if that's where Robot Chicken got that idea of that sketch from, where Obi-Wan, I think it was Obi-Wan, drops his lightsaber in the Trade Federation ship and just falls through everything. I mean, if lightsabers really were that powerful in Star Wars, if they were that well mass-produced, why don't they just take ships full of lightsabers and just dump them on the Death Star, or dump them on, the enemy's fortress or something like that? That would defeat the enemy for sure. And now they have these stronger probe droids coming after us. Apparently they're not just probe droids if they're used as. But then again, Empire kind of did that in Rogue Squadron too. They use the probe droids as some attack force thing, and see, that guy's going to be shooting at us again, because again, these guys are really bad shots. And they're also really good at blocking lightsaber attacks too, apparently. So now, this part's going to be, where we just it almost becomes like a 2D game, where you just walk left or right or up or down kind of thing. At least that's what I recommend doing for these narrow portions, these narrow parts. I wonder what these buildings are actually used for. I wonder why Coruscant has so many weird buildings. It's almost like Gotham City, almost. But I wonder if it was inspired by Gotham City. Gotham City has all sorts of unnecessary buildings, unnecessary towers and structures. And they even made fun of that in the movie Mystery Men. Yeah, Mystery Men had a lot of that too, because Mystery Men was like a parody of a lot of these superhero films, these superhero movies kind of thing. And Mystery Men was made back when superhero movies were not a serious business. The only other real heroes in 1999 were Mike Myers dressed up as a flashy 60s spy, or Liam Neeson with a green lightsaber, so I guess it kind of makes sense to have Mystery Men. Before we had the Guardians of the Galaxy, before we had the Avengers, before we had X-Men, before we had Spider-Man, all those movies that we know today, we had Mystery Men. It's one of my favorites, actually, is Mystery Men. I don't know why. I talk about it a lot. That's probably why I talk about it a lot, because I'm quite a fan of it. This year, I just have to block these, shots, these gunshots right here. It's really tricky. Their guns aren't very accurate. And then there's that ledge they stand on, which offers a layer of protection to them. pretty much forceless block and wait for it. I actually got lucky there and got it through pretty fast. Most of the time I have to spend like a long time there. I actually got kind of lucky this time around. Oh look, it's the boss. It's boss battle time. Ooh, it's that guy we saw earlier. Apparently he's been waiting for us. Let's see what he has. Let's see what he has to offer us. Oh look, a grenade, a flash grenade, or flash bomb, whatever you call them. He's flashing us. That's a more, at least it's not as bad as the other way he could be flashing us, but, like a flasher. I knew people that were flashers for Halloween once, where they go to someone's door and say trick or treat, and they get flashed, and then they drop all their candy, and the flasher takes all their candy. Yeah, I remember. That was some cruel prank that some kids would play. There's all sorts of cruel pranks that kids would play. And look at that. This guy's kind of a prankster, too. He keeps throwing the grenades at us, the grenade bombs at us. He keeps saying, we've been waiting for you. What is he waiting for us for? Is that all he could say? Is he like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, where all he could say is, you can only say that one phrase and those words in that specific word? Now he's going to be shooting at you here, but good thing we have a lightsaber to deflect his shot. This guy's actually a pretty good shot. Ironically enough, the better shot you are, the more likely you are to get killed by, deflecting the boss. Oh, look at that. What a sissy. He's turning back to grenades now. He's a gun now, too. Look at that. He's turning back to grenades. Again, what a wuss. He is a wuss. A lot of the bosses this game are wussies. We all know that. That's no surprise at all. There's a force upgrade there, too. I'm not sure we'll be... I think we will be needing a force upgrade. Mace Windu has the best force powers in the game. He's really good at, throwing his lightsaber around the force like that, whatever you call that move. I don't know what you even call that. I'm not even sure that move has a... this is the only game I've ever seen. If Mace Windu had a move like that in the movies, he never would have died in any of the movies. The Clone Wars would have ended a lot sooner. If he just did that when he was on that balcony with Jango Fett and Count Dooku, the Clone Wars would have ended right there, and he would have been the hero for preventing a war. But no, Mace Windu has made that mistake twice. He's had a shatter point twice where he could have ended a major conflict, but he hesitated, and now the galaxy went to war all because of something Mace Windu did. Mace Windu really must feel bad for himself, must have a guilty conscience on his hand. No wonder why he never smiles in those movies. If I were him, I wouldn't smile either. I wouldn't even know what smiling is. It'd be like a foreign concept. I gotta keep a straight face all the time. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the Coruscant levels. This has been dragging on far too long. This is Ray Phoenix, signing out.